Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. Alright, so for this one, I was told that it was a classic case of the early rings being the hardest. They apparently died very early in their initial couple playthroughs, so they died on their first run very fast in this. I mean, this is maybe ring 3, something like that. They did replay it a few additional times beyond the initial playthrough, though, and after a few tries with perfect information, they got through and we got to a tenuous win. They described it as a difficult win with perfect information. They think that without perfect information, though, this seemed impossible to them. So we will find out ourselves. Now, this is a Primordium run, so I do want to vocalize there is a hypothetical no win scenario Primordium run that I want to find at some point. It's hard because it requires a specific draw order. Basically, excuse me, sudden cough. I'm glad I managed to catch myself there. Goodness. But basically, the theoretical primordium loss condition here is you bottom deck all four of your train stewards on combat 1, and you have nothing else to feed primordium into. You play him top floor. He dies to the first wave rising, and you just eat a ton of damage in response to that. It is, I believe, possible to create a scenario where, by all rights, you just lose when that happens. Is that what happens here? Probably not, based on the fact that they seem to get past ring 1. And from that state, usually you're pretty okay. The tough thing, of course, is you need to pick Primordium in a way that it benefits the run, and you also need to pick Primordium in a way that it actually survives the end game, right? You need to survive sweep from the Divinity and things like that in order to pull this off. Now, this is something I'm usually thinking about, so it never really surprises me. I think Primordium's really strong. Okay, period. End of story. Is the second strongest tier champion by far. Easily, easily. But it does require you answer questions. It's similar to Fade in that respect. Fade, you have to answer questions too. And they're all very methodical and fair enough, and you kind of know what they are in advance. So we're going to need to solve those here if we're going to win. Having torches is great. This is a lot of pings. It's very unlikely I just outright die. I can ping things apart. I can set myself up. It shouldn't be too bad, I think. But we'll see. We are currently on a 47 win streak on this series. And what is this series, you might ask? Well, let me explain if you're joining us for the first time. Basically, viewers like yourself are playing Monster Train at Covenant 25 with no mutators, and they are struggling. You know, maybe you find a run that seems particularly difficult for some reason, and you can't quite identify why. You're interested, how the heck do you win this run on the first go through? How do you beat this and continue your win streak? Well, my friend, you can generate a challenge link, just like the above here in the middle of the top of the screen. You can send it my way. I will record it for you, hopefully bring you said win, and then post it to the channel for you to watch. So, pretty cool. I like this a lot, and people seem to like it too, so awesome. Like I said, we're on a 47 win streak on this series, which is great. We had an Eel Gorgon with an absolutely obscene number of spellcasts per turn with Holdover Razor Sharp Edge. Man, that card went brrr. It was awesome. We got a pre-relentless Divinity kill. Stings, turns out they're very good. Awesome run in general. Happy to have it. It's usually pretty unlikely you see blessed hits like that. Usually what it means is that I went a path that the submitter didn't go, and maybe I just see rare unit. It's, I don't know, you can't predict these things. As long as you reasonably can justify going a direction, you kind of just make do with what you're shown, really. So I do think that's everything I got for you, though. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And all right, let's go play some Primordium, see what we get. I'm gonna mute myself during this transition too and cough a storm up. Oof. All right, I have survived. You have survived. Let's get in on the run. Hopefully you're all doing well today. Nothing crazy to report myself. I'm soon to be getting back to work. I took honestly, I took a week off and it felt good. It has been annoying. I have been really dragging my feet and not enjoying work recently. It's just been so busy and there's been so many things going on and I don't know. It's neither here nor there. Let's play some Monster Train and not think about real life stuff. We are Exile Umbra with the default Hellhorned. We're against Soulsucker Talos, so Dazed Talos. We have Rage Fell and Patient Seraph. But we also have Prismal Dust, Hornbreak, and Engine Upgrade. A really good start. We have pings at our starter, we have Plinks, we have Hornbreak, more pings, I have a survivability option in Prismal Dust, and I have energy in the form of Engine Upgrade. These are all good cards. I'm happy to have them. Now, I do want to see where they died. They died on ring 2. That's really early, but I suppose it makes sense. It happens. Alright, let's look ahead and see the lineup here. We have a singular banner on ring 2. Umbra banner. Okay, fair enough. It is what it is. Temple on ring 2. So maybe they got baited into an early infusion or taking a lot of shards or something. Maybe. Not sure. We do see a Hellhorn banner on ring 3, which is nice, with another steel shop, which means we don't get got. Not today. Merchant of Steel on ring 5 seems fine. Opposing that is the dupe on ring 5. There's another dupe on ring 4, and an Umbra banner vortex opposite that. We do have 4 and 5 temples, and an 8 temple as well. Okay. Yeah, okay, not much to really talk about here. Nothing particularly outstanding in the node generation. A decent diversity of temples. 1 on ring 8 is always nice. And yeah, we'll just play with what we're shown. Seems good. Now, you might be baited into this Sketches of Salvation start, and the thing is Sketches of Salvation is way too perspective here. You're basically calling Consumer of Crowns or Shadow Siege or something stupid like that. I don't think you can reasonably start Sketches in this clan combo. If you have Wormkin, I think you can do it because basically all Wormkin units want to get overflowed on the floor. You know, First of Kin, Shard Soul Carver, Keeper of Echoes, they all want to get hyper stacked. And also, if you look back, you'll notice we have what, 1, 2, 3 dupes. So if I see something early, I can make 4 of them pretty comfortably. So if I had Wormkin, fine, I might click Sketches, but I don't. And as a result, I don't think this is good, especially since I'd like to play Primordium because Primordium is good. So I'm going to click on Broken Horn here. Cool. We're showing Stalwart Snack or Superfood. I have Prismal Dusts. I suppose Superfood's okay. Now, hopefully we're shown some form of Rage. We do have a lot of options in this clan combo, so I will click it. It is fine. Stalwart Snack, there's nothing in this clan combo that benefits it, right? I can't augment the initial stats of my unit at all. So, Superfood. Sure, Superfood. And am I really strong? Kind of, right? I'm kind of powerful. There are a lot of relics that are good here. Things like Unrefined Void, or rather Refined Void, and Scorching Restraints are both initial buffs for Primordium. We could see something else that gives Rage, maybe. I do have I have so many pings. Yeah, I'll click it. Weird. Fossilized Fangs. I'm thinking about this. We have a Forced Umbra banner. What does this mean to me? The thing about Fossilized Fangs is, what the heck do you even do with this in this clan combo, right? Because what is this doing? I have no good Gorger. I suppose I click this because I have a Forced Umbra banner, and the high roll here, obviously, something like Overgorger or Morsel Maid is good for this. They're the best for this, outside of like Gorge Penumbra, right? But Alloyed Construct's weird because you're going to self-infuse Alloyed Construct anyway, and what do I need, 4 fuel per eat. No, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do anything for me. You're still going to self-infuse him for the multi-strike. I guess it does mean that I could use Alloyed Construct's infusion into something else pretty effectively. I mean, we click Fossilized Fangs here. Simply because I have the Forced Umbra banner, it might be fine. It's not a lot of power right now, sadly. Now, this Mark of Invasion is tempting. Let me count how many cards I have that resolve this. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 22 cards solve this problem. I could also play Primordium bottom if I have to leak. I can do this. There's a lot of stuff I can draw that solve this issue pretty quickly. Yeah, so it's like single plink is a solution here, right? You do Antumbra Morsel, we put in Primordium, Train Steward, and I give Superfood a Prismal Dust stack here instead of playing this Torch, because this transfers over to the Train Steward. Very good. Cool. Well played. You plink upstairs, great news. I do want to stop all the damage. I'd like some damage here, so I'm going to play the Magma Morsel. There's a strong consideration for doing double Prismal Dust onto Primordium here. It's a good draw for it. That is worth an additional 4, as opposed to the Torches. I have a pretty good shot of being able to clip out both the Priest and the bottom floor dudes. A single Hornbreak solves Big Priest, man. Yeah, we're going to do that. Lean into the Superfood here. It's a good trade, I think. Okay, so, alright, we see the Hornbreak, so I can pop the fellow in the back here. Very strong. I see a plink. Sure. I am taking... I can't do anything about this, right? I have to see a different morsel, so we plink middle. Okay, so instead I do the Antumbra Morsel in front here, take the hit, and then we also get the damage shield, all 3 of it. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I take 4. This is 4 I was always going to take. Our damage kinda sucks, but it's okay. Because I have, 5 damage shield and 44 life. So, fair enough. I do want a Hornbreak upstairs so I don't take this hit, though, right? Or, save. He's at 23, so I want to save 2. I'll plink downstairs. Sure, Rubble Morsel, why not? Is there ever really... I mean, I may as well put another Train Steward up top here, right? It's just free damage for the floor. Sure, take another 2, no biggie. We win from here. I have very high confidence. We have so much HP on the floor. Yeah, we're fine. Cool. So not too bad. I got the trial for free. Got the money, seems good. Okay, now I have Fossilized Fangs, and I have a Forced Umbra banner. I don't really need pings, so I could take Making of a Morsel here. It's true. Antumbra Salt is more value here from a morsel generation perspective. I don't know what I'm seeing here is the thing. If there is a Gorger, I am clicking it, and it will get me through the early game. If there's no Gorger, geez, I don't know what the heck. What the heck could... I mean, this is the double Morsel Master, Morsel Maker banner would suck here, but it would have to do, I suppose. I should probably click Making of a Morsel, I think. It is a very good card. Yes, I have enough pings otherwise. I don't think this Antumbra Salt offers enough, and it may actually betray me if I cannot get a kill on a given turn. So we'll take the guaranteed morsel here. I will click Ritual of Battle 10 times out of 10. That is an exceptional card for Superfood. I do need to see a unit. Otherwise, I would go to this magic shop, but I have to see a unit. There's no world I don't. Quick Rage and 10 Shadow Siege. You know, there was a sketches start. You can't bank on this, okay? You can't. This must be the perfect information the submitter was talking about, right? It has to be. You would never click the sketches of Salvation start there. Never in a million years do you click that. Yeah, no way. Absolutely no way do you click that sketches. That is throwing for content. And sure, you get rewarded on this particular run, but this is a rare unit, okay? You cannot bank on seeing Shadow Siege. Now, sadly, Shadow Siege is virtually unplayable. It is actually unplayable. He's too large. I would love to take him prospectively for that infusion, right? I mean, think about it. I would love to just slap a plus 60 into something here, but we can't do that. I need a unit that I can actually feed Primordium to. It will just be an Alloyed Construct run today. Quick is pretty decent on the Construct as well, right? He just punches things. I do like that. I will self-infuse at some point. This is available and it's good on him. So sure, we'll take Quick. Why not? That does mean I don't reroll, but that does make me fairly powerful right now. Tendon Piercing, no. Plus 30, no. I mean, plus 30 Hornbreak is really good, but you don't just grab that. That doesn't make sense. The other nice thing is, with the Fossilized Fangs, we're super chillin'. I don't think there's a world we lose here. I take this unit draft, it's fine. See maybe something else. Yeah, there's almost no world this... Oh, gosh. Sadly, the ritual on turn 1 is unfortunate, but... yeah. Now, because of the armor trial, I cannot plink, but it's okay because I have double gorge with Alloyed Construct. So he will be properly fed here, no biggie. I will ping out the foot soldier with that Hornbreak, good. Cool. I'm actually going to plink upstairs because I really want this morsel. Good. And I'm going to put 1 damage shield into Primordium here and give up on the engine upgrade. That is value. Cool. I mean, he's going to punch out everything. We just kind of take another morsel here. I took the guaranteed morsel. It's fine. I need to work a little on... what, 6'9"? I'm going to get to 40 by 2. I need to work a little on this foot soldier. I'd like to avoid this damage. There's basically no way I get through it unless I hit the Hornbreak, right? We're going to take it because Construct hits twice, kills the Apprentice, and then this 10 damage leaks. Sure. Sure. Do what we have to, I suppose. We didn't even see the Hornbreak here, unfortunately. Now, I could get through this with a Train Steward double ping, save 5. That's pretty rough, but I think it does. I think it is worth it, right? You Train Steward, you double ping. I mean, okay. It is going to have to do. It saves me 5 on the trial. I do get the Hornbreak for the thing behind the boss, which is very strong. Plink does nothing to me. We have enough fuel, right? I would never be able to do this without the double gorge. This doesn't work without double gorge. You don't have enough fuel. So, fortunately, we took the making of a morsel. Fortunately, I plinked the collector. But this trial could kill you if you weren't careful about this. So we're fine here, of course. I mean, Alloy Construct punches the hell out of everything. So sure, I'll take Perils. I would also like Immortal Trade, but Perils is the right pick here. Yeah, okay. Wow, Fledgling Imp. Sure, broaden my horizons, basically. I'm taking the Fledgling Imp here because it means an Endless is now pretty good for me. Yeah, sure. Steel Worker, Shadow Eater. Oh, no, just the other Alloyed Construct. We have the Self-Infuse now. Right. We have the Self-Infuse. 3 hits. Perils, sure. I mean, this is a line. It isn't very pretty in how it uses Fossilized Fangs, but it is good enough. I'm going to the right. Urchin of Steel. Endless in the shop is pretty excellent. Let's look at the banner first. Wow, Alpha Fiend Shadow Eater in the run. You could have... Oh my gosh. Right? If I click that Shadow Eater from the previous combat, you take this Alpha Fiend, you get double Gorge. Ooh, buddy, that's also a winning line here. It's a little dependent on the multi-strike hit, but that's pretty darn good. You actually have the ability to do Alloy Construct into Rail Beater here. You could reasonably feed that, but we skipped these. We did not go the Shadow Eater line. It's okay. I also don't really care all that much. I'm going to take the Endless Fledgling Imp here. It's huge. I'm going to re-roll in case there is a multi-strike. There is, so I grab the boons in the middle and buy the multi-strike for Construct. No survivability here, but remember Quick is pseudo-survivability. On the Divinity, I'm looking for big upgrades for the Construct in the form of Intrinsic on Prismal Dust or... what is them? Holdover Perils. We have a lot here. I just need to connect the dots, is the way I will describe it. We have the line. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. You know, I could have taken Shadow Siege. I mean, I would have lost. Okay, we would have lost. But I could have taken Shadow Siege and sent him here. That technically works. You know what you do, actually? You purge a spell and you hope for a free Ritual of Battle. I don't need this ritual here. In fact, I'm probably pretty unlikely to play it. So you look for freebie here on Ritual. This is good. Yeah. We win this combat without that ritual, which is rare, but good. And we move on. Cool. Only 25 shards? It's fine. I just have to make sure Primordium actually gets fed into the correct construct here. So don't be top. Sure. It's fine. We do... What do I do? I need to preserve Ember Drain, so I take... This is bizarre. This is not the right construct, by the way. It does not win. So we do Train Steward. You kill Train Steward. We play Minor Primordium upstairs. Important that we don't eat on turn 1, actually, because we don't pass along that sap. Go bottom. Good. Cool. And now I can do Construct up top. Yeah, this is actually humongous value, right? You do Construct up top, we play the Fledgling Imp middle to get it killed. And then all I have to do is play Fledgling Imp next turn and we win. Yeah. Yeah, this is really strong because he punches 3 and then the 1 comes in. If I now ping a torch here, then we save all of this damage. And yeah, awesome. Seems great. And it even passes along the rage. Excellent news. So you do Fledgling Imp here. You then shoot Fledgling Imp. Top floor is cleared. I'm going to take out the haste unit. Yeah, I mean, we have a winning line, right? This gets there. In fact, it gets there so well that the Fledgling Imp no longer dies. Plink, come on. Alright, good job, Plink. I will get the Fledgling Imp killed. Sure. She never goes top here. Sadly, I don't get to do this the way I want to, but it's fine. 3 hits. I mean, the thing is the Fledgling Imp never dies. So what you do here is you just get the Fledgling Imp killed, and then we play a 3 Prismal Dust up here, and I mean, it's over. Right? The double Gorge guarantees an actual disgusting amount of fuel for this combat, so we're just fine. This is honestly one of the rare cases. You know, this... Because we didn't get the self-infuse early enough, this Fossilized Fangs is actually doing a huge amount of work on this run. Oh, I could have just pinged this stupid imp, couldn't I? Whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, it's fine. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. It's fine. We win anyway. I didn't have any doubts, but whatever. Sure. I mean, it's a huge amount of damage. Yeah, it's fine. I knew the damage number was enough. I didn't really think about it too hard about torching the imp, but it's fine. You can also do that later, yeah. Shroud Spike is probably really good. Although Alloy of the Ancients is also really good. Wow, I want both of these. Alloy of the Ancients is game-winning survivability on Primordium, whereas Shroud Spike feeds Alloyed Construct. Right? I mean, the problem is going to be morsel generation, right? Primordium provides enough, but it's never Shroud Mitosis. It's not a morsel generator is the problem. I do get a self-infuse, so that does mean that we gain, what, 3 by 4 fuel, right? So that's 12 fuel off of Primordium alone. So I think I can maybe get away without the Shroud Spike here. It's true. Man, this was a ridiculous Shadow Eater Alpha Fiend run. You have the Shroud Spike. Yeah, wow. I'm going to take Alloy of the Ancients here. It is good survivability. Maybe I see Stalwart Snack and we feel a little better about everything. I mean, I could have still taken this pivot. Look at this. They show me another Alpha Fiend, another Shadow Eater. We don't need these here, though. Although Shadow Eater is a really good morsel runoff. I could just grab him. Is that ever correct? I don't have good morsel generation. I'm going to be looking pretty hard for things like Grovel. That will be important. Shadow Eater doing 20 damage AoE with a single morsel is pretty decent. I don't really need Steel Shops at this point, right? So, I mean, I wouldn't really give him anything. I have pings. I'm going to hit 4 times. Shadow Eater's not bad. I guess the other thing is, though, I really want to feed Primordium on turn 1, or else I'm really slow. I think I'm going to skip this here. This is a weird one. I don't need space. We don't have a large friend. It's okay. I can play all these things. I maybe need space eventually. But I think for now it is just simply draw. Yeah. For now, it is draw. Now, I could just go dupe, like, Making of a Morsel here, right? But I actually think maybe seeing a holdover for Perils or some other things is more valuable. Remove some Train Stewards. Yeah, we're going to go left, actually. What do we have? Holdover. I mean, holdover Perils. Yeah, we click these. For sure. Temple says plus 30, plus 10, and piercing. This is the worst ones. I was looking for intrinsic or spell chain here would be huge. I am doing the self-infuse here. This is important. This also helps me guarantee I am drawing the correct construct on the first turn. Right? So I get the good one now. And we chill on these shards. I do have another chance for upgrades coming up, and then maybe one more at the end with that final combat, final ring rather. Let's clear some Train Stewards. They're the least useful cards here. Look at the banner. It's another Shadow Siege. Are you serious right now? Video game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 2 Shadow Siege drafts? This is the Shadow Siege blessed run. You have a Sketches start and 2 Shadow Sieges shown to you. What do you even mean? You could self-infuse Shadow Siege right here, no problem. I mean, I don't click them. We're already winning, is the thing. That's frustrating. I hate, you know, this is something that happens with the game sometimes, where I'm trying to make a point about how you securely and comfortably win every run, and then they just show you the obscene high rolls that you can never get. You can never guess that you're going to get this. You can never bank on seeing it, or you throw your win streak. But here, I could have just YOLO'd, and we would have had it. We would have had it. Unbelievable. Man, this is dumb. Also, Crucible Warden is here. 2 damage shield on Gorge. If I weren't already committed super hard on this Alloyed Construct that super wins, I think I would go Crucible Warden. Really good. I wish his infusion was just... I mean, his infusion is pretty good. I'm skipping him, by the way. But I wish he would just go and... Oh, Stalwart Snack. Yes, please. I wish his infusion was just his Gorge ability. so I could fuse units together a little better. It is just holdover perils, by the way. I no longer care about pretty much anything. True. I should... Surge Stone is pretty good. Make Plink maybe kill something is nice. I don't need Steel Shops. Maybe I go to a dupe. So if I'm thinking about a dupe, what do I dupe here? It's a great question. A -1 on Alloy of the Ancients is pretty good. If I just dupe this freely. Because the Steel Shop is, I mean, it's removals and a Cavern. Okay, so Cavern is good. Overflows, sure. I don't need this Merchant of Steel, though, is the thing. It does nothing for me. I could see what Boons, Hellvent, Pyre remains. I mean, that's pretty weak, too, right? The dupe would just be another Alloy of the Ancients, I suppose. So instead, I think I'm going to 20 and consume a Plink because it makes it a functional card in the late game. It's basically a removal in a way that I feel comfortable taking it. And we'll move on. Okay. I don't care about multi-strike. I have a quick ×4 hitting Alloyed Construct. We're fine with a... Wow, that's a good turn 1. So Construct first, Primordium, and then I give him the Alloy in the back, and that is an absolutely massive amount of stats. I will play the engine upgrade middle. I'm going to Hornbreak the Priest on bottom. It's the first time I've played that engine upgrade, and it'll finally start paying out this Unbroken Horn a bit, right? Fledgling Imp, we ping the Imp, we take the Making of a Morsel, we play the Making Morsel, we kill a Train Steward. We are very, very powerful. We are outrageously powerful, because I also now have the Prismal Dust. Look how this connects together, by the way. This is a superfood high roll here, which is great news, right? Just absolutely great news. Yeah, we're doing 100/4 here. So this is good. I need to assemble this faster is the only thing that I need to be considering here. How do I make this happen immediately? Let's see, I have 3 Ember, so it's Making of a Morsel, it's Imp, it's Kill Imp. We're at 21 fuel, we're super fine. Or 22, yeah, we're good. So, we crunch here. Which is great news. 1, 2, 3, I mean 1 round. Yeah, okay. So this run looks real strong. We took the trial, it didn't matter, consumed crown, I guess. You take this in case, I don't know, something kills something. I think I have to click Cannibalize. I can use Cannibalize on the Fledgling Imp, which is good. I could also technically Cannibalize something else, another Morsel. I need Morsels, is the thing. Do I? I mean, look at that. I just ate Primordium and I had 22 fuel. What do I need Morsels for, actually? Is this a bait? Hold up. What do I need Morsels for? Each morsel gives me 4 fuel. Primordium is buffet 5. He gives me 20 fuel on just him. I think you skip this. What the heck? You could unironically take Emberforge, by the way. You may laugh, but Emberforge, you slap some plus 25s on him. I could go to the Steel Shop and not hate him, right? And then you just throw him down on a random floor. He lives for maybe 2 turns, but that Ember that he generates carries over permanently. He's basically like a bad Pyre Chomper. I'm not going to click Cannibalize. I actually think I don't want to here. It does kill the Imp, but it requires I have the Imp is the thing, right? I don't need Morsels for a Construct. He just goes Rage. Yeah, I think it's actually better to have the superior card density here. Oh yeah, Pyre Chomper though, I mean, yeah. Inflame. Even in Superfood with already a Rage line, there's no universe I click Inflame here. We take Pyre Chomper because he's just 4 Ember whenever. Yeah, absolutely Pyre Chomper. Cool. This Ritual of Battle is the worst one. It's Bone Dog. That's a real shame. Real shame about that bone dog. I mean, hold on to it, but I don't need this. Gross. Sometimes you whiff. I just go to the right. We accept this. It's fine. I don't need this magic, this steel shop, but it's okay, right? I mean, like, you could have taken this plus 25 into, say, Ember Forge here, but we're just going to remove bad cards, and this is big value for me. Show me intrinsic or spell chain. Intrinsic and spell chain. Wow, 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 wow. You always intrinsic Prismal Dust here. This solves Patient and it solves Divinity. Absolutely. I then spell chain Perils. Absolutely. What a good hit. Fire Chomper. I wish Fire Chomper gave Summon gain 4 Ember here. I wish. It's okay. We don't get it. Nexus Spike. Or I can remove cards. Nexus Spike. What do you Nexus Spike here? Alloy the Ancients' Perils of Production? That's kind of weird. Engine upgrade, making of a morsel. You can't use X costs in here, sadly. Or, I mean, Prismal Dust squared would have been nuts, but it could be Alloy plus something. But I have no real good mixes here. I wish I could do Alloy Prismal Dust, but I can't. It's like Alloy and then a Perils, pretty much, is the only option. And that's not good. It's not good. It's too bad I don't have a Furnace Tap or something. That would have been nice to hit. Or a Void Binding. I would also be clicking that here. But we do not. In that universe, I think it's actually better to Purge. I Purge a Plink. Right? There's nothing weird here I need to do. Yeah, we just Purge a Plink. It's fine. It makes 3 copies of bad Plink, but it's okay. It is a Purge. It is an annoying Purge, but it is fine. That's a shame. We did hit real hard on this temple, though. I hit both of the ones I wanted, which made me a... That's a big power-up. Now, other considerations are... I would like some way of generating Ember on turn 1 a little more secured, so a Hell's Banners or something, because for instance, Alloy Construct is taking up a lot of my Ember right now. Obviously, if I top deck Perils, this is crazy, but I'm looking for some way of getting more than one Prismal Dust hit. We could realistically take Ember, even though I have the engine upgrade, right? It's not a bad idea. What's coming up? Merchant of Magic. With the caverns. I don't need this steel shop. What am I upgrading? Double stack would be cool, but again, same problems. If I see another holdover, what do I buy it on? Honestly, nothing. -1s are okay. I mean, I would -1 like making of a morsel plus 10 Hornbreak. I mean, you get a little bit of value out of the magic shop no matter what. It's just good value. There's boons here. I'm going to buy a removal. I don't really see myself taking a ton in the way of... What is it? Magic shop upgrades. Remove a Plink. It's cool. We move on. I'm going to save the 90, though. Yeah. Cool. 75 is fine. Yeah, I mean, Crystal Cloak is whatever. I'm going to have enough damage shield. Heaven Seal, also whatever. Sure. There are so many card draws that get me through this fast enough. Oh man, this is it, right? Give me this turn 1 and the game is just free. I can safely take Primordium with the Ember Drain here because we're shown the Perils. This is busted, by the way. 9 damage shield and 6 rage on turn 1. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Run is free. Here go my Plinks. Plink, I believe. Plink is cranked. Unbelievable. And then we take the engine upgrade. The thing is, I mean, I love Fire Chomper here because his Ember carries over. So, and the same is true with the Perils of Production, right? Once you hit this, it's just permanent Ember. I mean, until an Ember Drain goes up above a certain threshold, right? Is when it stops being useful. I'm going to double Plink down here in case... Oh, Plink is cranked. He gives me a morsel. Cool. I mean, we're super winning. Right? How do you lose from this position? We just send this Plink. We take the making of a morsel. We don't play anything else. I mean, I guess you kill one of the units on the bottom. Maybe I get to Plink out the other. Just kill it. It's fine. I have 20-something fuel. We're chilling. I didn't even hit the imp in time, right? Yeah, that's good. Cool. Yeah, 47 damage shield. I think we're winning. Yeah, alright. I really don't need to click any cards at this point, actually. True. Yeah, it's over. It's over. We're fine. We're fine. Look, I even redrew the important ones if I wanted to play this turn. It's super free. Bonk. Yeah, so basically just shrink your deck. Also, Ashes of the Fallen, that turns out that's pretty good. I think we're winning from this point. Furnace Tap, really good. Okay, the game is cranked. The game has decided that I am winning. So now it's really just remove cards. And I need to draw things faster. It's true. I think I do take Ember from Ring 6 just to hedge against. The Ember is really for my turn 1. Maybe I could see a Relic that helps here. It's never important work. The problem is I don't have enough good hits, and I don't want to draw this before I have my Imp. Impalade is only 30 damage, and Inflame is whatever. I have Ashes. I don't need this important work, is the important thing. Right, we just do way too much damage. Oh yeah, also here's my Bone Dog. Here's my Bone Dog Ritual of Battle. I mean, I do just go to this magic shop anyway, it's fine. Holdover number 2. If only this ritual were 0 cost. Spreading holdover. The dream, right? Let's look in the caverns real quick. Minor refraction, major refraction, he's huge. I would love to click that, but no, it's just minor refraction. This lets me play mid-floor if I really need to, which is fine, right? It all depends on how quickly I can apply Rage, right? If you draw one, turn 1 Fledgling Imp, that's really strong. Sure, tiny construct, why not? Look at this. By the way, Large Stone, this is a major refraction, double Shadow Siege Sketches run. What did I miss? What is going on here? Oh, I wish I could click that, but I can't. We make him tiny. Tiny good. Cool. He's now small construct. We click the Horde, I don't care. Lost Luggage, yes. Oh, it's genius. I didn't even talk about the other ones. There was like a Pyre Wall in there. Lost Luggage is so good. Now I really want Ember. Okay. That is excellent. I think this holdover is actually just skipped here. I don't want these cards on holdover. I'm going to take a -1 into the only cards that I really care about. So, Prismal Dust on turn 1, getting +1 damage shield is actually really important. I could do a -2 into it, but that is kind of calling the shot on this last temple. And a -1 is fine, right? It is fine. Sure. 20 and Consume lets me burn a Plink in a way that's meaningful, although I'm probably just going to remove them. Let's just burn a Torch. 20 and Consume a Torch instead. Sure. Holdover, we're skipping it. Show me... Jeez. Double Stack goes into Furnace Tap. Frozen goes into Ritual of Battle. Sure. Double Stack it is. I would love a double stacked Furnace Tap. Yes, please. That seems reasonable. And the -1 here probably goes into Engine Upgrade. I don't know. This is a weird one. I mean, maybe it's actually just the other Prismal Dust here. Make it -1. Making of a Morsel going to free is actually is much better. Yeah. Okay. Sure. And 20 and Consume. I am seeing removals, right? Yeah, I am. Next floor, actually. So that clears out the 2 remaining unupgraded Plinks. So we 20 and Consume another Torch. Sure, cool. Spending my cash, getting a lot of value. I feel very strong. That Lost Luggage hit with the stupid Ashes of the Fallen is outrageous. I mean, look at this, turn 1 is the thing. Even this is a bad turn 1 even, right? It's terrible, in fact. But we get through our deck so much faster. This is a really bad turn 1. I'd like to hedge against this, right? This is about as bad as it gets. I do take Ember here, is what I'm leaning towards. There were a lot of better hits here. It could have been Pyre Chomper, Perils, help a ton. Yeah. I mean, we do Construct first. He's small. Right, I forgot he's tiny. Look how cute he is. You give him Primordium. We don't play the Imp here. Or actually, I think we do, because with the now that I have Ashes of the Fallen, this provides enough value. You play the Imp, and then you take the 1 damage shield here. This is why that -1 matters, right? Even at 0 Ember, you can get some value. Yeah, it's cool. We're very strong now. Let's see. Making of a Morsel is free and good. Alloy goes into Primordium, and we take... You ever just... Do I ping? Or do I take the 1 damage shield here? I think the 1 damage shield here is worth about the same as damage shield later. I'm going to ping the Imp out, actually. I'd rather get more rage, right? Yeah, for sure. Cool. I mean, we're stabilized from this point, right? Yeah, okay. We have Perils. Great job. I get the engine upgrade. I get to play the Imp. I have to play the Imp in the back, sadly, because I didn't draw a ping, but it's okay. We blink downstairs. I guess it kills a man, sure. And then we hold on to the ritual, because I have enough rage. I would rather heal my Pyre. This is meta progress here, which is value. Sure. We're fine. Perils, play the Pyre Chomper out, ping the Imp away. Yeah, sure, good. Hit fell. Yeah, we're good. And I mean, the nice thing is Consume Crown is actually doing something too. Ooh, we get a good turn here. We punch 800 or something. Yeah, it's 758 into fell, which is a silly amount of damage. Even better. Neat. Just kill that torch and yeah, eat it, fell. I mean, we win. I can now press end turn, I'm pretty sure, to victory. It's true. We do an astronomical amount of damage. Sure. I like this healing from the ritual at this point, actually. Oh, you should have come up to my floor. I do get the Furnace Tap. Now you really go crazy, right? Alright. Now we actually do press end turn here, right? There's just no world this loses. Yeah, alright. We just press end turn to victory. You know we're strong when I can do this, right? Yep. Oh, look. She died. Bonk. Okay, cool. Now, that's ridiculous. I see this line pretty quickly. Another Furnace Tap. This is interesting because Furnace Tap is really, really, really good, but I also would like to cultivate my turn 1s, and drafting cards is not ideal. I think I probably do want to duplicate... Yeah, I think I do want to duplicate that Perils of Production, right? Guarantee an extra one. Hitting either one on turn 1 is big. Yeah, it's always a duplicate on Perils here. So I think I should take this other Furnace Tap. I mean, we're already winning. This isn't 6 hits on the floor is enough, right? This is a good example. This is actually a really important discussion, I think. Too much of a good thing can be bad, because my draw order and the success of hitting the right cards on the right turns matters more to me than improving my ceiling. That is a very interesting discussion. I think you actually skip this Furnace Tap. It's easy to snap click this, or the Last Stand, honestly. I mean, these are both win more at this point. I do not need these cards to win. We already win. We're good. So we skip for gold. We stay the course. Oh, I want to take draw. It's okay. I put a -1 in the Prismal Dust, which is enough to keep me alive against Patient. I think you actually just go double draw here, and we look hard at removals. Yeah, okay. True. We're going to every removal except for the dupe on ring 8. So here it is. It's left. Great news. Remove 2 cards. We remove Plink and Plink. I take Dark Forge. I take Stalwart Snack. Oh. Do I? I think it's Superfood too. The 2 extra damage shield means in a nightmare scenario, Patient, we always have 2 damage shield on Primordium, right? You put him in front to tank the Patient hit on top. So imagine the worst case on Patient, okay? Worst case is Patient is top floor, and you have no good draws on turn 1. Turn 1 is the worst possible. So you're guaranteed to see the Prismal Dust. I don't see any Ember Generators on turn 1. No Pyro Chomper, neither of my 2 Perils of Productions at that point. Pretty unlikely to see nothing there. But let's say I miss. I miss everything. I see no good relics that answer this. No Hell's Banners, nothing. No Forever Flame, whatever. So I get a 1 damage shield out of that Prismal Dust. That puts Primordium at 3. He then gets punched by the Light Wings and the Patient attack and has 1 damage shield left over. And that is enough to keep afloat through Patient. And it's enough to keep afloat through a similarly bad Divinity. So we take Superfood 2 here instead of Stalwart Snack 2 because we need that extra damage shield. Cool. I am going to look... Ooh, Permafrost. Ooh, Permafrost. Ooh, Permafrost. Let's look at the Horde. There's a lot of good stuff we could see here. First, Hell Pact. Do I have an X-Coster? Oh, yeah, Prismal Dusts. Right. I had a feeling I did. This is huge. This is basically Chain of Gems. That collection of Tales Conscription Notice. Get the hell out of here. First, Hell Pact. All right, we win. That is the extra oomph I'm looking for to really secure victory here. I think I permafrost this Ritual of Battle, and then if anything does leak, this card is just kind of chilling. It's Bone Dog. The alternative is you could permafrost the Furnace Tap and play it whenever you reasonably can. Because, say you draw this early, you slam this into Primordium. It's pretty good. Right? I mean, it's Primordium... I have enough HP. We're going to put this permafrost in Furnace Tap. You draw this turn 1, you don't have the perils, right? You want to be able to play this ASAP. Yeah, fine. I'll take a -1 here into... what? Prismal Dust? It no longer requires this thanks to the Hell Pact. So I just put a +10 into Hornbreak to make this a threatening card. And we move on at 5 gold. Neat. Spikes. Do I care about spikes? Kind of. Not really. Not really. I just kind of don't. That is a bad turn 1. It's a decent turn 1. We have the making of a morsel here. Taking 1, 2, 3, 4. I could play middle. Yeah, you could play middle. I think it's top still, right? It is still just top, and you put the construct in, and then we give him 5 damage shield. Or honestly, I think I torch the Purifier here. And then I take 4 damage shield, and we take the 5 healing from Ritual. Cool. Perils, Furnace Tap into Primordium. That seems reasonable. I take the... Look at this. 10 plus 10 Hornbreak. Hornbreak is such a good card. It just kills this Purifier. I then get to torch for money and then play a 6 damage shield up top. I mean, this is victory in a nutshell, right? We have achieved the win. You play out Pyre Chomper. You Hornbreak the Purifier. We give Alloy to the back man. We play Fledgling Imp and then ping Fledgling Imp. Okay, alright. We got it. We did it. We're actively doing it. This is too powerful for anyone to compete with. Yeah. You plink first because, yeah, you might get a free morsel out of it. And then we will horn break the steel wings just to save the damage shield from the spikes. Bonk. Yeah, alright, we got it. We're winning. Cool, what a good run. Imp. Kill Imp. Take morsel. Sure, we horn break the purifier. Fine. Alright, go team. Go team. 43 damage shield seems reasonable. Sure. We basically heal a full off of the ritual here as well, which is pretty huge. We're going to pre-relentless most bosses, I think. I mean, if I have this draw order, we absolutely do. He's doing how much damage? How much is this? Times 12? That's 900 by 6. That's 3,600. Full heal, by the way. Yeah, okay. Sure, sure. This is a completely normal run of Monster Train. The Superfood High Roll. Look at this. Third Furnace Tap. Oh, Prism Retrieval. Oh, snap. Prism Retrieval. Of course I click Prism Retrieval. You may ask why. It fishes one of my 2 imps and makes them free. Prism Retrieval's great here. Yeah, absolutely. Spike of the Hellhorned. I mean, it's not bad. You have a first Hell Pact. Right? It's always at least 6 rage and 6 armor for 0 cost. Sure, it's a good one. It's good to have a little bit of density on some survivability and power choices, right? Yeah, we go to the right because it's obvious we need to duplicate that Perils of Production. Yep. Money, this shop is pointless. Whatever. Look at the trinket shop. Shade Lamp, Shadow Box. Shade Lamp is something. Spell Chain number 2 or whatever. You could just Spell Chain the Prismal Dust number 2. It's not terrible because you get to play it at 0 Ember for a fairly substantial amount of damage shield. And then Piercing. I mean, I don't know. Not sure about that. Is Shade Lamp ever right? I don't think so. I don't need morsels, right? We have 5 buffet. I mean, we're going to win before it ever matters. I have a random making of a morsel if I need it. I don't need that. Fossilized Fangs actually proving valuable. Oof, Resonant Shard. Okay. Sure. Sure. Winged Steel, more card draw. That works with Lost Luggage. Pretty good. I trigger that pretty easily. Alternatively, I buy removals here. I can get 2 removals or that Winged Steel. 2 removals go into torches here. I think the removals are better. You know, you can self-ping the imp, but on this Divinity, it just gets swept out anyway, and I always have the horn breaks if I need to remove my deck down to virtually nothing. I think purges are correct. So we're going to remove 2. 2 torch. Goodbye. Large stone, make the imp huge. I don't need to do anything stupid here. 95. What do you even put this money into? Nothing? True, nothing. Okay, so the next question is Spell Chain. I don't really care about Patient having trample. Right, I just don't. If you Spell Chain Prism Retrieval, you hit both imps guaranteed, right? I guess that's true. I don't think that's right, though. Spell Chain Prismal Dust is 5 free damage shield. It's not as good as it could be, though. What do you Spell Chain here? Spike of the Hellhorned? I mean, these are all drops in the bucket, right? These don't do much. I mean, I have the Perils on Spell Chain Holdover. I have the Furnace Tap. This is how I'm winning. This adds difficulty and very little value. The serious consideration might be making of a morsel, but on the Divinity, I'm not even protecting this morsel. It just dies. So this doesn't matter. 10 in piercing. Maybe I had 10 in piercing this torch, unironically, create another bad horn break, basically. Sure, actually, this is fine. The 10 shards do nothing to me here. We're so strong. And that 10 in piercing torch lets me hit a spikes conduit redirector or something. All right, we're fine. Move on. 125 out of 100? Sure. We've answered everything in this run. We win. It's just going through the motions. I'm pretty confident I pre-relentless everything here. We even hit really well. Perils on turn 1. It's over. It is over. You do perils, and then we just slap 10 damage shield down. Got it. I guess I could play that ritual for an initial burst, but it's fine either way, right? We play Alloy, of course. I'm going to put most of my stats into this spike here. It's good. And then I'm going to Prism Retrieval. Wrong imp, but it's fine. Like, it's cool, right? We're good. Just blow stuff up downstairs. This will bait him off floor, at least. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Now we're doing it. And you put the fledgling imp down. Oh, my God, it's gross. And then we put more damage shield. Oh, no. Patient. Patient, get down. Patient, no. You can't be here. I just incant him. I don't care. At this point, I'm so over it. Patient, get down. Oh, God, buddy. Oh, no. What are you doing? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Next time you come up here, you're dead, friend. I'm pretty confident. Uh-oh. This is... Uh-oh. Oh my God, he's doing so much damage. I'm just gonna play the ritual here. Sure, why not, man? Oh no, patient. Patient, you can't do it. Oh no, patient. Buddy. Oh, patient. I'm sorry, man. We're doing 8,000 damage in this combat. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, patient. Oh, well, fair enough. Fair enough, man. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, I feel dirty. Oh, that was so... Oh, man. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Divinity's gonna look similar. This... Oh, no. Do I have the draw order? Oh, we didn't hit. That's a shame. I missed everything. Oh no, I missed the perils. I missed the prism retrieval. I missed the pyre chomper. Oh, it's a shame. Oh well. Alloyed Primordium. It's fine. I'll take the engine upgrade here. Sure. We'll take... At least we get the spike. I mean, look at the spike providing some initial value. We just send these prism retrievals, right? I mean, it's 9 damage shield 5 times. It's 45 damage shield. It's enough. We're gonna do okay. Wow. Really bad turn, huh? Still no perils. Wow. The bottom decking both of them. I do have the prism retrieval, which gives me the pyre chomper here. So that's nice. So I can slam Furnace Tap here. Yeah, check this, actually. We can do Furnace Tap. This is going to look weird, all right? You Furnace Tap, you Prism Retrieval, it gives you Pyre Chomper. He's free, we play Pyre Chomper. This lets me now play Fledgling Imp upstairs. Alloy the Ancients into our friend, and then making him a morsel does not matter. We plink middle. Hey, it kills a unit, sure. Yeah, these morsels don't matter. We're feeding entirely off of Primordium thanks to Fossilized Fangs. We've done it. This is probably the worst draw order they could have shown me, and we're still just cruising. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, we are cruising. The imp just dies, which is excellent news. I can kill the light wings here, which is pretty cool, I suppose. I'll take it, sure. And I will kill the wilt wings on bottom. At this point, I'm just looking to kill enemies so that I'm not wasting Alloyed Construct's hits. But we're going to win very fast, is what you should take away from this. We're going to win extremely fast. Yeah, you Hornbreak the Conduit Redirector here, so it's only 3 hits wasted. And then none of these other cards matter, so I mean we burn a torch onto the Divinity. Sure. Yeah. Cool. We're quickly ramping to, I think we win. Yeah, we actually just straight up win on this combat because I'm doing over, I don't know, 5,000 damage on this turn. Yeah, okay. We're doing 5,670 damage on this turn across 10 hits. The mini-bosses don't even get to me. Alright, get out of here, buddy. Good job. That was pretty much the worst draw order, but we had all of the tools to hedge against it. Our early turns were perfect. Yeah, awesome. Unbelievable high roll in Superfood line. So, I'm pretty pleased by this because the submitters suggested that they had to have perfect information to win. Turns out that, well, we won without perfect information. And I think it's just a matter of, I mean, our score is also killer, wow. But it also turns out that there was a high roll here if you just kind of YOLO'd. Let's look at the challenge. I want to talk this through. All right, so look at theirs first. They took Alloyed Construct. Interesting. So here's the deal. They skipped the fossilized fangs. They didn't take that starting relic because they didn't feel strong enough. Now, you should feel strong enough. You have horn breaks, you have planks, you have torches. You destroy the early game. You can handle a 9x2, an upgraded dude, no problem. You'll take those trades and they will be okay. Now, so you didn't have the fossilized fangs, which meant that your alloyed construct doesn't get enough food from Primordium. So what you have to identify here is without fossilized fangs, you cannot click the armor emblem on ring 2. This will kill you, right? Because this means your plinks do not generate morsels. You need plinks to generate morsels in order to feed your construct, or else he doesn't attack, and then you die to the boss like you did. You only hit a couple times, and then the boss runs you down because you're done. You also didn't upgrade that construct with Quick, which I think is a mistake. You need to very quickly identify that you can just go in on Construct. Construct is a really good unit because he takes basically 3 out of 4 shop upgrades very effectively. He loves the large stone. You can easily do that because he hits so many times. He gets value out of it. He loves the life. You can give him a quick, which is survivability, right? Because now he hits before enemies hit him. And you can give him multi-strike because he wants to hit more times because he's offensive. He takes everything well, basically. He makes your shops always good, which is really important. So I just grabbed that quick as soon as I was shown it and said, yeah, that's fine, right? You can do quick multi-strike, quick large, whatever. Usually I wouldn't do quick large because they kind of conflict. Both of them are survivability, right? You're looking for a multi-strike in that last one, but in a pinch, it's fine, right? 15 damage on turn 1, sure, why not? Or turn 2, I guess, because he has to eat first, whatever. Let's see, you did take Superfood. I'm not surprised this lost, and I think you probably grabbed this plus 30 Hornbreak because you were scared of the boss, but you might not even draw it, right, is the thing. I think you probably, in your universe, were correct to skip this plus 30, stay at 0 shards, skip the armor trial, and then cruise through the early game that way, and you kind of end up on a similar line to me, right? You're going to grab that perils, etc., etc. So in my case, I identified early that I was strong enough. I got a fossilized fangs. It let me take the alloy construct, which was good. He got enough fuel. We could take this trial. We kind of spiraled here. That unit trial did give me a second construct, means I didn't have to dupe him, which is great. You don't have to dupe him. It's excellent news. Our run was high rolling on a lot of ways. We had the holdover spell chain perils just kind of handed to us. Given the intrinsic Prismal Dust guarantees against Patient and Divinity, you have Furnace Tap, which you can kind of just send on Primordium with Superfood. We saw a Stalwart Snack. We have an Endless Fledgling Imp with Ashes of the Fallen and the Resonant Shard, and we saw First Hell Pact. The run had everything. It is the quintessential superfood high roll if you identify it, and as long as you kind of identify early on that Alloyed Construct gets there, right? He does it. He does it to the enemies, so really good. And other things that I took, Prism Retrieval did a great job here. Honestly, with First Hell Pack, this thing kind of just grabs a unit and makes it free, really strong. You saw that one turn on the Divinity where I pulled out the Pyre Chomper and got some extra good plays with that, which was really, really good overall. So I was really happy about that. Every card we left in was reasonable for good reason. Like, it did something useful. We also got to remove a ton of stuff, and we had this lost luggage, which meant I found things fast. Really good run, genuinely. There's just a lot here to be happy about. Pre-Relentless, both Patient and Divinity. Yeah. And I do want to talk about the other high roll, the YOLO high roll. It's almost certainly what the other person talked about, the submitter, when they mentioned that with perfect information, they got an easy win. And I mean, it's just what you start sketches, you breeze ring 1, and then you take Shadow Siege, you give Shadow Siege quick, you give Shadow Siege multi-strike, you self-infuse Shadow Siege, you give him a major refraction, you dupe him 3 times, you remove all other units, you press end turn and win in 15 minutes. So fun. I mean, it easily clears the game. You crush. You don't even need to take perils or any of this crap. None of it matters. I mean, you do that's going to do 800. It's actually 1,000 damage a turn on turn 1. So you easily clear the requirements. You can just slap a Prismal Dust somewhere along the line into the front dude, and it's free. He has 200 life. I mean, it's actually 160. Whatever. He has a ton of life. It's fine. You're going to win. That is a winning line. It's almost certainly the high roll they were talking about. But maybe you didn't see the superfood high roll in here, huh? So it didn't need perfect information. You just kind of need to play to understanding your power level, right? Know what you have to do in order to not die. And yeah, awesome. That does bring us up to 48 on the series. I love to see it. So yeah, that's all I got for you. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.